Now we're talking about the railways. Railways are the advantages, the limited use of the space compared to large transport capacity. So the more advantage means the railways space requirement is smaller because of the railways are only rolling on the rail track. So the limited use of the space compared to the large transport capacity. And by using the railway, reliability and safety are improved. A high degree of the automation and management can be done and moderate the environmental impacts. So this is the use of the railway and advantages. Now, via Thailand, you don't have how via Thailand, near Chinchine, not best on the means, swine, boy, Tabio, Ficha moves, no, and the Kinshin Mushide, Nabi, no. ဒီအလိုရောက်စနစ်ကိုသုံးနိုင်တဲ့စီမံခန့်ခွဲဖို့အတွက်ကဆိုရင်တော့နေပါတယ်နောက်ပြီးတော့ပတ်ဝန်းကျင်ကိုဆိုးကျိုးထိရောက်နိုင်မှုနေပါတယ်အဲ့ဒါဆိုရင်ဒီရထားလမ်းတွေရဲ့အရေးအခြေအနေဖြစ်တယ် These are designed the railway, in this case, basic consideration and the guidelines to be used in the established railway, horizontal and the vertical alignments. So horizontal and vertical alignments are the basic consideration and guidelines. The route up for the train travel and the train is constructed is defined as an alignment. How the train can travel, how to design the track is constructed is defined as an alignment. An alignment is divided into the two sections. Firstly, is a horizontal alignment, defined physically where the route tracks go, mathematically the XY plane. Second component is the vertical alignments, so this is the Z component. The alignment considerations are weighs more heavily on the rail design versus the highway design for several reasons. The first things are unlike the most other transportation modes, the operator of the train has no control over the horizontal movement. And the guidance mechanism for the rail vehicle define almost exclusively line as a track location and that's the thrust alignments. The operator only has a direct control over the longitudinal as well as the train movement over an alignment. So defined by as a track such as a speed forward reverse direction. And secondly, the relatively the power available for the locomotion related to the mass to be more is significantly less than for the other form of the transportation. Finally, the physical dimension of the vehicle unit is extremely long and thin, sometimes approaching the 2 miles in the length. They compare, for example, with the pass-through, which compares the 2 to 3 the full train, but only the 1,200 feet in the length. These factors result in a more limited constraint to the designer when considering the alignment of the small terminal and the yard facility as well as the new routes between the distant locations. Yatalan will decide the Hamazo Edica, since I'm on the Cheshire, the Yebin town light for alignment is on this summer. The Yatabalu Tuamle, a Tuamet Lanjango, now Yatalan Yao, the Sawame, a decided Hamaswing, alignment of Tama, alignment Tama the swing, the Yebin Yidel, XY plane, and town light plane a schedule, Silama Chede. The design looked at Hamaswing, the chart transportation and to Yatal. သွားတဲ့လူကဆိုရင်ဒီလိုရထားလမ်းတစ်လျှောက်ပဲရွေးတဲ့အစီကိုထိန်းချုပ်လို့ရတယ်အရှိဆုံးတော့ဆိုထိန်းချုပ်လို့ရတယ်ဘယ်ပဲညာပဲထိန်းချုပ်ဖို့မလွယ်ဘူးဘာကြောင့်ရထားလမ်းကလေကတ်သတ်ထားတဲ့အချက်ဖြစ်တယ်ဒါကြောင့်မလို့ရထားလမ်းတဲ့အရှိန်ကြီးတော့အရှိသွားမလားနောက်သွားမလားအဲ့ဒါတွေကိုပဲအဓိကထားပြီးထိန်းချုပ်မှာဖြစ်တယ်နောက်တစ်ခါနော်ဒီလိုရထားမှာသုံးရမယ့်ပါဝါအဲ့ဒီသုံးရမယ့်ပါဝါဆိုရင်တခြားတော့ပုံစံတွေတည်ယူဖို့ဆောင်တယ်ပို့ပြီးတော့ပါဝါနည်းသွားလို့ရတယ်ပို့ပြီးတော့ပါဝါနည်းနဲ့ပို့ပြီးတော့ဟိုများများပို့ပြီးတည်ဆောင်နေတာဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့ဒါကြောင့်မလို့အဲ့ဒီလို design အချက်လက်တွေကိုအသုံးပြုပြီးတော့မှဒီ railway ကို design မှာဆိုရင်အဲ့ဒီအချက်လက်တွေနဲ့တော့အသုံးပြုပြီးထည့်သွင်းစဉ်းစားပြီးတော့ design ပြီးတော့မှဖြစ်တယ် So as a vehicle are transferred in the curve, that vehicle transmits the centrifugal force to the rail at the point of the free contact. When the vehicle is moving around the curve, it can transmit the centrifugal force. The force is a function of the severity of the curve. So depending on the curve, the force will be changing the speed of the vehicle and the mass of the vehicle. This will act as the center of gravity of the rail vehicle. Therefore, resist by the track. So that normally the train as moving around the curvature, it can produce the centrifugal force. This force need to be resisted by the track. If the vehicle traveling the fast enough, can be delayed due to the rail rollover. So if you don't put have an appropriate resistivity, the ray can be the D-ray. The car rolling over or assembly derailing from the combined transfer for accident limit allowed by the rays, the floods are contact. So therefore the ray must have the appropriate speed, not be over speed. When the speed over speed, ray can be the D-ray. This centrifugal force can be counteracted by the application of the supersa elevation, superisa elevation. So this is the banking. Banking need to be utilized to encounter the centrifugal force. So which effectively raise outside the ray in the car while rotating the track structure above the inside the ray. The point at which the elevation of the outer ray related to the inner ray is that the weight is again equally distributed on the both ray is considered the equilibrium elevation. The track is rarely super elevated to the equilibrium elevation. The difference between the equilibrium elevation and the accurate superisa elevation is damped and under balance. So this is for the important aspect of the centrifugal force in the ray track and how to encounter the centrifugal force. You know, to come at some Shishada Kama, so into my centrifugal force, any centrifugal force car, block get on so it kake, and need have moody in the cat and meet up of your Jimmy Bobio, Pietana Chitty. And the level of Eddie, no force go, the track on your cook at Tabu Lubata Chitty. The Yeta, you shall near Kama swing, again, Amia, Yaji, and Yanoa, Luade, Boy, Miawada swing, a Yeta, lunch or Janade. At the level of Eddie centrifugal force will have Palo Loam, the swing, a super elevation, pure banking below a me, a swing, no, that. Can be your tension game, busy the Teta, aiding my swing, not Elunia, yet higher Dinimu, set taking them up. In the diagram, you can see the entire centrifugal force is an inside cut and outside gap, center of gravity, and a resultant force. So the centrifugal force is designed in the following equation. So in this case, F equal to W divided by 8 and multiplied with the V squared divided by R. So the instance of when there's the force will be increased with the increasing of the square of the speed. So in this case, W is the weight in the pounds, G is the gravity 32 feet per second square, V is the velocity feet per second, R the radius of the curvature in the piece. So this is the design of the centrifugal force. Now centrifugal force design of the Kama say Poma Popiatade, the Kapke, Kake again, send out gravity Waleha, not Ella say centrifugal force design below Kame. Now centrifugal design below the Kama swing below imagine a Toloyam, so F equal to W divided by A multiplied by V squared divided by R, so imagine a centrifugal force design below Kide. I was in the view as when the bow Kide, G gravity, V velocity Kide. The view out of a lady, Gia, gravity, Viaro, the R, the chain work, the couple cupke, a chain work, a chedio, Poma Pobiatari. And under balance limit above the 3 to 4 inches, to as by the 5 to 6 inches. For the specific passenger equipment, maybe can after testing conduct. So this is the under balance limit. The track is rarely elevated to the equilibrium elevation because not all train will be moving at the equilibrium speed through the car. And furthermore, to reduce both the maximum allowable superisa elevation along with the reduction of the under balance provide the margin for the maintenance. Superisa elevation should be applied in the 1/4 inches increasement in the most situation. In some situations, increasement may be reduced to the 1/8 inch if it can be determined that construction and the maintenance equipment can establish and maintain such a tolerance. Even if it is determined that no such superisa elevation is required for the calf, it is generally accepted to practice to the superisa elevate or calf a minimum amount half to the 3/4 of an inch. Each railways will have its own standards for the super elevation and the underbalance, which should be used unless attached otherwise. Who said for them are underbalance limit 3 to 4 inches, now this 5 to inches is the man. And all track demands will not equilibrium Yatari Goloa, no Eddie, Tafke, equilibrium speed, I will one in a mode, demo trackers, equilibrium elevation, no body, or the Hatima, and do it. Not another below as superior elevation, no, allow Potiatari, a superior elevation as we, no, Yadwa 1/4 inch increasement ကိုများသွားပြီးပြုလို့ရမယ် increment ကဆိုရင် 1/8 inch ကိုလည်းဒီလည်း short ချနိုင်တယ် short ချနေတဲ့ခါမှာဆိုရင်တကယ်လို့တိဆောက်တာတွေနော်ပြုပြင်ထိန်းသိမ်းလာတဲ့ equipment ပစ္စည်းတွေကိုအသုံးပြုခြင်းအပြင်အဲ့ဒီနော် superior elevation ကို 1/8 inch စီ short ချနိုင်တယ်အဲ့တော့တကယ်လို့ကပ်မှာဆိုရင် superior elevation ကိုမလိုဘူးလို့သတ်မှတ်တယ်ဆိုရင်အဲ့ဒီမှာကပ်ပြရဆိုရင် 1/2 to 3/4 inches အထိတော့ဒီဆောက်ထားဖို့လိုအပ်တယ်နောက်တစ်ခါဒီ railway တိုင်းမှာဆိုရင်သူတို့နဲ့ပတ်သက်တဲ့ superior elevation နဲ့ under balance limit တွေရှိကြတယ်It's rarely elevated to the equilibrium elevation because of not all trainway moving the equilibrium space through the curve. Furthermore, we also have to reduce both maximum allowable superior elevation allowing the reduction of under balance, provide margin for the maintenance. Superior elevation should apply to the 1/4 inch increment in the most situation. In most situations, increment might be reduced to 1/8 inches. It can be determined that construction and the maintenance equipment are established. So especially the flight train is more commonly comprised of the power and cars. Power may be one or the south as a locomotive located at the front. The trains, the car are located in the line behind the power. Occasionally, the additional power is placed at the rear and even in the center of the train and may be operated remotely from the head end. The train cans are effectively visualization for the discussion at the chain lining on the cable. The not who are not treated as we superior elevation below the come 1/8 1/4 inch look there. The yellow two these out there need in a little 1/8 inch at the short chap in an upset. And not the go yet hardy or digger in Povio, no power, the carry power, a power so to set on. Saကောင်းများစွာနေပြီးစကောင်းတစ်ကောင်းနဲ့ပို့ပြီးတော့ပါဝါပေးနိုင်တယ်အဲဒီမှာဆိုရင်စကောင်းနေရာဆိုရင်ရထားအရှိရလည်းပေးမယ်အနောက်ကလည်းပေးမယ်အလဲကလည်းပေးနိုင်တယ်အဲ့လိုနဲ့ပေးပြီးတော့ပါဝါကိုအသုံးပြုတယ်နော်ဒါတော့ဒီကုန်ရထားတွေဖြစ်တယ်You see that all the force applied through the train. So this is for that you can see the slight ascending grade. So it should be less than 1/5%. And then all the trains are the force application. And the train moves or the accelerate. The train is a pull from the YM. The force at any point. So you in the figure 11 is simply the force being applied to the front end of the chain minus the frictional resistance of the chain sliding on the cable from the head end to the point under the consideration. So yata to go you shine it a Bowman's figure 11 my yata you shine it so in the sweat the area ni biloma no cook and out no biyama pit cook and out no I meant to the kama so Eddie no but let's say thisရထားမှာဆွဲထားတဲ့ chain အဲ့ chain နဲ့ပတ်သက်လို့တော့ခုခံမှုအားတွေတော့ဘယ်လိုထိဆွဲထားတဲ့နေရာမှာလေခုခံမှုအားကိုတော့ထည့်ပြီးစဉ်းစားရမှာဖြစ်တယ်အဲ့တော့အဲ့ခုခံမှုအားတွေရထားတွဲဆက်တဲ့နေရာတွေအဲ့ဒါတွေကို figure 6 11မှာပြထားတာတွေ့ရမှာဖြစ်တယ်